Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you an update. This, believe it or not, is the 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle Sedan. It's the green one because we've done so many Super Beetles. We did yellow, blue and white, and now we've got this green one. So this is the green 74 sedan. In an earlier video we shared with you it was outside. There's a little bit of frost on it because it just landed, and we were mentioning that we're going to bring it in, do an inspection, and then we would start doing the proper disassembly. So obviously we're at the disassembly stage. It's gone quite well, but it's very, very rusty. So what we've done, we're going to stop at this point and share with you, because we've taken so many pictures from when we drove the car in to now. So then we'll just pause here, and then there's a little bit of a slideshow with all the pictures that we've taken of all the stages of the disassembly, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back. You can see, obviously, getting to this stage, we lifted the body off. We have a dolly that it's going to go on to transport it. We just kind of set it off to the side for now, because right now what we're doing is we're removing the cables. So there's an accelerator cable and clutch cable, so we're removing the pedals, and then in the back we're going to be removing the transmission. We're probably going to deal with the shifter rod because all the linkage is all tired, which we'll share with you in an upcoming video. But it's very rusty, it's very typical, and we'll share with you later as we do a closer look on the chassis itself. So this bracing here that we have, this is something we've made here because the McPherson strut setup is bolted to the top of the wheel wells on the body. So when you disconnect the struts from the body, they kind of flop down, you lift the body off, but we want to have a way to easily move the chassis around for the first little bit. So we've made this in-house where we have this support, and then we'll set the wheels back on, and then we're going to remove the transmission, and then it's going to be mobile on its own for a little bit. The frame head, which once again we'll share with you another video, once it's up on the hoist or we have it on its side, the frame head is extremely rusted, and I'll share with you, because it's a structural thing and it's extremely common in a Super Beetle. We get all kinds of calls and emails about people looking to buy or thinking about buying a Super Beetle, or they have a Super Beetle, and we'll share an upcoming video what to look for in the frame head. It's a big job, it's an expensive part, but it's very, very common. So we'll talk about that in an upcoming video. The floor pans, really common, whether it's a standard Beetle or a Super Beetle. There's been quite a bit of patchwork done over the years to kind of limp this car along, and this one's really, really rusted, which you can see it's all going to be rotted through. But we knew that going in, so we'll end up cutting them out, and we'll media blast the chassis and all that kind of fun stuff. So as we come along to the back, you can see what they're doing now is they're getting ready to remove like cables and lines, and then we've already got the linkage here through the rod. This is an inspection cover with the serial number to the car, and then it's this has all been disconnected for that shifter rod, and we're getting ready to remove the transmission from the actual chassis itself. So we'll remove that. We'll still have it mobile because we'll remove the axles, we'll remove the shocks and all the brake lines, and then it'll be mobile, and then we'll be media blasting it later. The body, and I apologize for all kinds of shrapnel, the body we'll share with you another video. Very common once again, front firewall, wheel wells, heater channels, and engine area and rear apron. So we'll share with that in an upcoming video, and then right in front of the camera person is the engine. So we've pulled the engine, and we did a compression test on it, and we checked the timing, just the baseline of what everything was at before we unhooked it. So we know exactly the condition of the engine. We're going to rebuild it, and the customer's thinking about getting a little bit more horsepower. So we'll share with that in an upcoming video too. So at this stage, it looks really messy and disorganized, but now we have the chassis to a stage where it's almost ready to roll out. The body will go on a chassis, the engine will go over to the engine rebuild station, and then we'll just keep sharing with you updates. So this is the 1974 Volkswagen Super Beetle, the green one. And thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.